All right. What we got? Make it motherfucking goddamn motherfucking hot. Huh? What the motherfucker we got? We gonna make it motherfucking hot. Cosmic goddamn what? Come on, say it with me now. Come on, sing it with me and say it with me. Cosmic goddamn my UV. You gotta say it just like that too. You can't just say cosmic my UV. No. You gotta say cosmic my UV. Is where what? Is where they goddamn motherfucker need to be. Goddamn it. Cosmic goddamn my UV is where they need to motherfucker be, baby, huh? You gonna goddamn let the players motherfucker play today, baby. You know. We gonna cover another pressing topic. We gonna cover another pressing topic that's talked about, however, swept under the table, Motherfucker be like, they ain't stopping you from doing nothing. Oh man, woo. You be the motherfucker surprised what's going on beside the scenes, behind the scene, underneath the scene, ain't it, man? You be surprised what's going on behind the scenes, beside the scenes, underneath the scenes, ain't it, man? But guess what? That's why you gotta value the people that go get this shit for you, baby. Subscribe, support, share, donate. You got to value the people that gonna go get the data for you, so you ain't gotta do much work at all. Ain't it, man? Okay. Oh, let me get myself situated and we gonna get lituated. Ain't it, man? Hope y'all enjoyed that live last night on the book. You know what I mean? That little, brick and mortar bars fest. All right. Wow, for the night. Make sure you share. Gratitude in advance. Please share this. You know what I mean? Because all of the shows gonna have it for you, baby. Ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. Huh? All right. Let's see what we got. Recent reports on attacks against black farmers, primarily focused on incidents in South Africa where both black and white farmers, we not worrying about them, have been victims of violent crimes. These attacks, often referred to quote-unquote farm attacks, include assault, murder, rape, robbery, and have been significant concerns in the country. In the U.S., while there is a history of discrimination against black farmers, there's a history of discrimination against black farmers. Recent reports have not highlighted specific attacks targeting them. Instead, discussions have been centered around challenges such as land ownership disparities and economic inequities. For example, debates have risen requiring the actual number of black farmers. Oh man, in the U.S., with some experts suggesting that official statistics may overestimate their numbers due to mythological issues. Additionally, incentives have emerged where individuals, including former professional athletes, are engaging in agriculture to address food insecurity and support underserved communities. Notably, that NFL dude, salute to him, former NFL player Jason Brown. See, some of them celebrity dudes, they be doing their thing, you feel me? established the first fruits and I should have got his that fucking memes. I got this shit somewhere. I ain't about to go look for this shit now. First fruits farms in North Carolina to provide fresh produce to those in need. Shit, I'm about to go link with him and see if he can be one of my suppliers and shit. Overall, while systematic challenges persist for black farmers in the U.S., recent reports do not indicate a trend of targeted attacks against them. Black farmers face attacks in multiple ways. Both historically and present. The quote-unquote attacks can be physical, legal, economic, or systematic, depending on the region and context. Here's why black farmers have been targeted. Number one, historical land theft and displacement. Historical land theft and displacement. Since Reconstruction, black farmers in the U.S. have lost millions of acres of land due to legal loopholes. I told you. Remember when I told you when these motherfuckers they gon' create that shit to be in their advantage. So legal loopholes, violence, fraud, and discriminatory practices. Yeah, deed fraud. Oh man, fam. Oh man. See, I'm thinking that a lot of people forgot the type of levels these motherfuckers will go to fuck your shit over. I think motherfuckers forgot shit. I think they forgot that type shit. You know what I mean? Examples include land being taken through eminent domain, unfair tax policies, and forced sales due to Harris property laws. And then they want to restrict you from getting land internationally. Then when you get land here, they it's only, you know, they want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? That's why I did that show on Black Towns. Recent, the ones that's right now, and back in the day. That's why I wanted to do the comparison contrast from back in the day, whenever Oscarville to right now. They fucking with remember that article with the 97 families that came together to get yeah, they fucking with them. Yeah, they fucking go check the show out. They fucking with them. That's what I'm talking about. Stop saying that illusion of a motherfucker love you. No, they do not. No, they do not. Want to see you thrive? No, they do not. To a certain degree, yeah, if they can facilitate the thriving, then yeah. Look, if they can monitor the thriving, then they definitely want you to thrive. If they can monitor it or monetize it or exploit your shit, then absolutely thrive all season. 2, systematic discrimination in agriculture. The USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture, you know, they ain't nothing but, anyway, they just a made up entity just for them niggas to do fuck shit and again to regulate shit. Has historically, so that means it ain't nothing new, denied or delayed loans for black farmers, making it harder for them to maintain or expand their farms. That's just old stuff though. Why y'all keep talking about that black stuff? Why y'all keep talking about this back in the day shit? Man, that shit ain't happening no more, man. They not doing that shit no more. That's back in the days, man. It's a whole brand new day, man. We in AI and shit, man. They ain't stopping black people no more, man. They not undermining your shit no more. No, hell no. They helping you thrive. They loving you and shit. Yeah. Go look up this. Lawsuits like Pigford, Pig and then Ford put together Pigfoot versus Glickman, 1999. Pigford, P-I-G-F-O-R-D versus G-L-I-C-K-A-M-A-N, Glickman, 1999. Exposed widespread discrimination through many farmers never receive full compensation. So you talking about they owe us for the man, I keep telling y'all. Oh man. Fam, they owe astronomical. Fam. That's what I be telling people, man. Not only did I display how melanin people overall could be the world's, well, I would say in the top 5 of the world's most wealthiest group when I did the Blacktown shit. We ain't even, man, what about the revenue that could come from the farm, son? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. But people will say, yo, man, no, man, we up to date. They not doing shit. They not fucking with nothing. They not fucking with you. Just grow your own food. Yeah, it's a lot that been doing that. It's a lot that they grandparents are farmers, they grandparents, whoever. And these motherfuckers is doing what? Coming to bother them. That's what these motherfuckers do. You ain't bothering nobody more than likely. You ain't making no waves. You just want to grow your food in peace. That's it. That's it. Number 3, economic and financial attacks. Economic financial limited access to credit and government subsidies forces many black farmers into debt, leading to foreclosure. Why don't we have more farms? Why don't we have more food to supply us food? Why don't we have more ways? We got food deserts. Why do we got these food deserts? Why don't we have more healthier choices? Why don't we have more black people doing da-da-da-da-da? Because these motherfuckers facilitate the dependency. I keep telling you that. And not just dependency, severe dependency. Then they get sick of you being dependent. That's the crazy part about the shit. They undermine, create, and restrict and shit. Then they do the loophole and then they do that. Then they get sick of you. And then they try to depopulate you. Ain't it, man? Okay, big agricultural companies and white landowners or European often exploit struggling black farmers by buying their land at low prices. Big agricultural corporations and European landowners often exploit everybody. That mean they everybody in on it, ain't it, man? A lot of motherfuckers in on it, man. Often exploit struggling black farmers by buying their land at low costs. Low prices, costs, whatever. Violence, and intimidation. So these are literally, how are they doing it, Cosmic? What you mean they doing this shit, Cosmic? This is why we bring these checks and balances. Violence and intimidation through history. That means this ain't nothing new. This means this ain't nothing new. Throughout history, black farmers have faced physical attacks, lynchings, and threats of to force them off their land. Throughout fucking history. But no, they ain't holding you back. They ain't doing nothing no, man, this is 2025, man. If you can't get it, man, you ain't create no new technology, fam. You ain't create no earth breaking. You just want to grow some food, fam. So they want to take you off the benefits, tired of you being on Section 8 food stamps and different this and that, but then they want to undermine you growing the food and having multiple food suppliers that are farmers that's melanated indigenous copper tone as suppliers, which would be manufacturing chains. You see, you overdig me. More recently, here we go. More recently, reports suggest intimidation tactics, including sabotage, legal harassment, and even threats in rural areas. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is the bullshit I'm talking. This is what severe mental illness fucking looks like and is. Motherfuckers have this narrative of blacks just dependent, they lazy, they only good for certain things, maybe making babies, sports, whatever have you. Then, like I said, when you get the ones that's doing the stepping out of the norm shit, you feel me? Then what do the motherfuckers be doing? They want to pull you back to make you dependent again. That shit, man. Like the song say, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your brother, can't you see? Your main boy, you agree, I'm your pusher. Like these motherfuckers is our pushers. That's really all they want to be, your constant pusher and puller. You understand me? Modern land grabs. Modern, that means right now. Oh, Cosmic, that shit was old. That shit way back in the day. That ain't happening now. That ain't happening now, Cosmic. Huh? Why you be so frustrated, Cosmic? Or why you be so passionate? Modern land grabs. That's what racism means. Like Dr. Carl Anderson said, it was a race to grab all the resources. It was a race to colonize. Modern land grabs and gentrification in both. Oh no, that's just in certain areas. No, it's in both. in both rural and urban areas. Land that was historically black owned is being bought out or taken through legal loopholes. So this sounds just like the goddamn Blacktown shit. And when they couldn't do it through legal loopholes, then what did motherfuckers do? This shit is something the motherfuck else, man. Please share this. Let me get a sip. Developers often target black farms for land acquisition due to its increasing value. No fucking shit. That's why they bought it. That's why they family or historically had it or whatever. It's other places that got historical value. Go elsewhere. There's more land than you can fucking buy. Go somewhere else. Food and agriculture control. The destruction of black-owned farms weakens black food independence. And self-sufficiency. Large agribusiness corporations benefit when small black farmers go out of business, further concentrating control of food production. So hence, again, this is why you see a lot of the fucked up, the food sources is fucked up and all that. Because again, when you want to those want to go, and the ones that's been actively doing it, they come around, they skip through and want to start fucking with you, Political and social factors. Some black farmers engaging in community-based agriculture, organic farming, or cooperative economics face opposition from corporate interests or local government policies. So the ones that are doing the cooperative economics or organic farming or different things or attempting to narrow the gap or do some type of little something, these motherfuckers, they what? Face opposition from corporate interests or local government policies. Misinformation, legal barriers, and systematic racism continue to challenge efforts for land reclamation and food sovereignty. Conclusion: the attacks on black farmers, whether through direct violence, legal manipulation, or equal economic control, are part of a long-standing struggle over land, power, and food sovereignty. Addressing these issues requires policy changes, economic support, and strong legal protections for black owners, or just leave them the fuck alone. Move the fuck around. Stop coming around fucking with shit. How about that? Ain't it, man? Stop undermining shit and they want to paint the picture like, oh, you know, and then create narratives and shit. False narratives. The tactics used against black farmers are varied and often systemic, involving legal, economic, and sometimes direct physical intimidation. Here are the main strategies being used. Like I could say, let's go over it again. Land theft and legal manipulation, Harris property laws. Many black farmers inherited land without clear titles. Y'all have to please make sure that title is fucking clear if you hearing me or hear this and later on or down the road or whatever. And if you acquiring land from your peoples or whatever, make sure you check behind them, making it easier for outsiders to force sales through legal loopholes. You hear me? So that's how that shit is happening. Eminent domain abuse. Governments and corporations take black-owned farmland for highways. That's what they want to do with this shit. So you created homelessness through inflation. You created the goddamn food disparities through the shit you doing. You feel me? Eminent domain abuse. Governments and corporations take black-owned farmland for highways, industrial projects, and urban expansions. That means somewhere where your ass could just pay some high-ass rent at. Basically, make you a rent slave type shit. Fraud and deception. Black landowners have been tricked into signing contracts that strip them of their property rights. You have to be able to read the paperwork, read the goddamn paperwork, or get somebody that's there that's gonna read the damn paperwork thoroughly. And don't rush it. Hey, let me take a day or two to go over the paperwork. You feel me? If it's just you without a lawyer type situation. Economic suppression and financial barriers. Discriminatory lending practices. Black farm. So that means on every angle they like, yeah. We gonna make it difficult. We gonna make it, yeah. Black farmers have historically been denied USDA loans, forcing them into financial struggles or foreclosure. Debt manipulation, high interest rates, unfair loan terms. So if they do give it to you, then they gonna do what? See what I'm saying? And withheld subsidies make it difficult to sustain farming operations. Corporate buyouts and land grabs. Large agriculture companies pressure struggling black farms into selling land below market value. So that means they're gonna pimp your motherfucking ass and insult your goddamn intelligence type shit. governmental and institutional discrimination, deliberate policy exclusions. Government programs and subsidies often favor white or European farmers, leaving black farmers or indigenous copper tone farmers with less financial support. Delayed disaster relief. Black farmers receive slower and lower amounts of aid compared to European farmers after natural disasters. Intimidation and psychological warfare. Harassment by local officials. Some black farmers report being targeted with expensive regulations and fines to make farming difficult. Neighborhood disputes and racial hostility. European farmers or white farmers, whatever you want to say, and local communities sometimes use intimidation tactics, including threats to push black farmers off their land. Number 5, environmental and infrastructure sabotage. Environmental or infrastructure sabotage. So if they couldn't get you with the first top 4, bad nigga, they got endless witnesses. And you don't overstand the links in the goddamn. You talking about a motherfucker that don't want that you. I don't think you ever dealt with a motherfucker like this. In your worst relationship, your worst whatever. It says water access manipulation. Black farmers have had irrigation systems shut off. Black farmers have had irrigation systems shut off or been denied access to water resources. Crop and equipment destruction. Reports of crops being poisoned. Reports. See, no, it's obviously not being reported on the main news or something. Y'all hear about? Look, have y'all heard about shit like this? Have you heard about shit like this? I'm just asking. I know we hear about the food deserts but have you heard all this shit? Reports of crops being poisoned. Reports of crops being poisoned. Livestock being killed. Or farming equipment being sabotaged. You talking about a motherfucker, fam. Man. Let's take a sip from the copper cup. This just old, Cosmic. This shit don't be going on, Cosmic. It's 2025, Cosmic. That ain't happening. Ain't no. They not stopping you from doing nothing. They not slowing us down no more. It ain't them no more. Stop pointing fingers at these other outside sources. Let's just worry about ourselves. All the variety of stuff that people be saying. And as you can see, when beings are, doing them, what have we thus far said? You gonna sabotage me through the long shit. And if you look up and if you just feel like giving it to me, well, I got the credentials, the credit, all that bullshit, which all that shit's right, but look, then you gonna give me high ass interest rates, right? Then if you don't fuck me over that way, or them there, those over that way, right? Then you gonna poison my goddamn crops, right? Or you gonna kill my goddamn livestock, or you gonna sabotage my goddamn equipment, or you gonna use intimidation tactics, or you gonna, or you gonna use legal loopholes, huh? Or you gonna use inflation and drive the rate up so high, the taxes. God damn. Mm, 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 mm. And if so many Europeans love you, why not? Why are they not going against that shit? If these other groups love you so much and they know what's going on, I know they know what's going on. A lot of them do. Why are they not speaking up on that shit like that? Huh? Why they not exposing that shit like that? Since they send motherfucker love you, love. Man, shit. Here we go. Market manipulation and agricultural monopoly. Limited market access. Black farmers face barriers in getting their products into major grocery stores or food networks. Gentrification. And so why no more black food store? Why is no more? Why would I go store? Because they go make it so goddamn difficult for you to either obtain it, and then they gonna make it difficult for you to maintain it. Ain't it, man? Gentrification and land rezoning. Once black farm land is reclassified as commercial or residential property, making it unaffordable for farming. Gentrification and land rezoning. Once rural farmland is reclassified as commercial or residential property, making it unaffordable for farming. Criminalization and legal threats. Criminalization and legal threats. Bogus lawsuits and fines. Some black farmers have been taken to court over minor infractions. That means they gon' seek and look for it, B. To financially drain them. Framed for crimes. Historically, some black landowners have been falsely accused of crimes as a means to take their land. Does that not sound fucking familiar? Does that not sound fucking familiar though? Conclusion: these tactics, whether through legal loopholes, financial discrimination, or outright intimidation, serve a common goal: to push black farmers out of agriculture and strip them of land ownership. Without intervention, these patterns will continue to weaken black food independence or interdependence and eco-economic power. So this is just another way right here of motherfuckers sabotaging. And motherfuckers will say, nah, they not doing that, Cosmic. You just want to say it's them. You just want to da-da-da-da-da. For the ones that did luck up and did have the smart parents or whoever to leave them land to start generational wealth. For the ones that did luck up, because the majority didn't luck up with sugar to shit. Bunch of bullshit ass birthdays and liability bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. So the ones that did luck up and get left some fucking farmland, man. And now they coming to what? Fuck with you. They taking your shit. Addressing the attacks on black farmers requires a combination of legal, eco-economic, and community-driven solutions. Here are some key strategies. land protection and legal assistance. Secure land titles. Make sure the fucking land title is secure and clear. Black farmers should work with legal experts. Be careful with that too. Like, try to get stuff in house, like the mob, fam. Like, get somebody in the family to go to fucking law school, or goddamn it, go online or some shit, and just, or learn the legal loopholes. Study the shit yourself. You know what I mean? And learn the loopholes your damn self, and then just keep the shit in house. That's just another damn expense. But anyway, legal experts to ensure clear ownership of their land and prevent HEIRS, HEIRS, property disputes, anti-land theft laws, push for stronger policies against land grabs and eminent domain abuse, targeting black landowners. I got, you know what? Let me put that as a topic. Let me do that right now. That's How you spell that shit right there? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a show about that. Okay, legal defense funds. Establish funds to help black farmers, or establish your own black farmers fight unjust lawsuits. And so even when you get the legal help and all that, then you get unjust lawsuits and predatory legal tactics. That's why I said be careful with that lawyer shit. Financial support and economic empowerment. Black-owned agriculture banks and credit unions strengthen. So if you are Blackwood, or if you are a credit union or a bank, you should be reaching out to your local black or indigenous or copper-tone farmers and say, hey, we need to have a sit down. We need to break some bread. We need to sit down. We need to have some meetings behind the scenes, and let's get this motherfucking shit rolling. We will be your sponsors. We will be your investors. Yep. Without any outside fucking whatever. So it's great to have all these accolades. Oh, the first black credit union, or the historical black. Okay, are y'all reaching out to the black farmers? Are you reaching out to the such and such and such? It's great to have these accolades and shit. However, you see the bullshit. There's still a lot of bullshit going on. It ain't stopped. It's never stopped. Strengthen financial institutions that specifically serve black farmers. Government accountability. Demand fair USDA, which good luck with that, loan distribution, and ensure disaster relief funds are equitably distributed. Form cooperatives. I've been telling y'all. So some of you melanin black farmers, if you ain't already doing it, you need to form some cooperatives where black farmers pool resources, share equipment, and increase market power. You're going to have to do it. That's just that simple. Fuck all that asking for the handouts. Fuck all of the wanting to fuck with them. Collaborate with each other and get it done. Community and political advocacy, land trust and collective ownership. Create black-led or indigenous or capital black-led land trust to preserve agricultural land for future generations. Policy change and reparations. Push for federal and state policies that provide reparations for financial restitution for past discrimination. Again, they're not going to be able to pay you enough, fam. The missed land opportunities, the sabotage on the equipment, the fucking back pay, the interest on that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, like, come on, man. Man, that shit is up in the billions, man. If not further. Mobilization, support politicians who advocate for, so if you still into that, who advocate for black farmers and fair agricultural policies. So when you go question these mayors, these congressmen, these whoever, women or whoever, bring up those questions. If you a black person, indigenous person, whatever, what are you doing about black farms? What are you doing about the food deserts? What are you doing about more healthy choices? What are you doing about the black farmers that's under attack for underfunding and things of that nature? Yeah, hit them with some real live questions. Like you got to be ready on your shit though. You got to be prepared. Education and skill development. You got to be specific in what you're asking for and requiring, demanding, whatever. Agricultural training programs. Invest in programs that teach sustainable farming, business management, and legal rights. Absolutely. That should be a school by itself. That could be just an agricultural school, ain't it? Okay. Or whatever you want to call it. Black youth farming incentives. You already see Burkina Faso already had that going on. You know what I mean? Incentives. Encourages the next generation to take interest in agriculture through schools and mentorship programs. Market control and food sovereignty. Black-owned food distribution networks. Create interdependent grocery stores, farmers markets, and online platforms to sell black-grown produce. Urban farming and community gardens. Remember I was saying about them community gardens and block gardens and shit? But I was saying if you got like even if you got an apartment complex, you could just get together and figure out ways to do hanging gardens, tower gardens, all types of shit, you know what I mean? And figure out who going to do the garden, whatever. But if you doing a house thing, you see what I'm saying? All of y'all on one block. Everybody has different lawns or backyards or whatever different types of grass, different types of soil, and y'all have a fucking little community meeting. Hey, we want to start a motherfucking block garden for our block. You feel what I'm saying? And in that way, we could provide for the people around us and shit. And we gonna grow shit in our yards. We gonna grow different stuff in each yard. You know what I mean? One yard gonna grow fruits. One yard gonna grow fucking veggies. One yard gonna grow herbs. One yard gonna grow other types of fruits. The other yard gonna grow fucking potatoes and mushrooms and all of this other shit. You feel me? The psychedelic stuff, whatever. Urban farming and community gardens. Expand local food production to reduce dependence on major food corporations. Regenerative and organic farming. Invest in sustainable practices that ensure long-term land productivity and interdependence. Protection against intimidation and violence. Rural community watch groups or militias. Organize community security networks to protect farmers from sabotage or racial intimidation. Legal consequences for harassment. Advocate for stronger penalties against those who engage in intimidation or land theft. Media and awareness campaigns. Expose corruption and racism. Use social media documentaries and investigative journalism to highlight injustices. Yeah, like we doing now. Support black farming documentaries and books. Support black farming documentaries and books. I'm gonna go check some of those out ASAP. Promote media that tells the truth. Promote media that tells the truth, such as right here about black farmers' struggles and triumphs. Conclusion: the key to black farming survival is land protection, financial interdependence, political advocacy, and community empowerment. By combining legal action, economic strategy, and self-sufficient farming practices, black farmers can resist systematic attacks and build lasting agricultural success. The attack on black farms' origin and timeline. The systemic attack on black farms in the U.S. is deeply, deeply rooted in racism, economic suppression, and land theft dating back to the post-slavery era. So it's nothing new. Here's the breakdown of when, how, and why. When, how, and why. So why? Cosmic how. Here we go. 1. Post-slavery era. 18. Put these notes in your notes or rewind this back and then take your notes after that. 1865 to 1900. The rise of black land ownership and immediate suppression. So we was doing it. We would look how it started. Here we go. After slavery ended, black Americans acquired land. Okay, so great job, particularly in the South. By 1910, black farmers owned 16 million acres of land. Did you know that? White supremacist groups, including the KKK, began using violence, intimidation, and lynchings to drive black farmers off their land. Sharecropping and debt peonage were created. What I say when I was saying, oh, they just created these shits, inflation and all these, yeah, these motherfuckers created that shit. Were created to keep black farmers economically enslaved under European landowners or white landowners. Why? European or white elites feared. They always talk about that bullshit. That's why they feed fear. They feed you through the food and the shit. You hear me? Feared black economic independence and land ownership, which threatened white political and economic control. 1900 through 1930s. So we just going gradually, step by step. Land theft and land manipulation. How did it happen? White or European controlled local governments raised taxes on black owned land, forcing many into foreclosure. How did they just lose their land? Oh man, they just was letting these motherfuckers do that shit. No, these motherfuckers was fucking them over, like they always do about this time. Eminent domain laws were used and created to seize black owned land for railroads. So a lot of these bullshit ass railroads you seeing, highways, a lot of these bullshit ass, pollution ass, traffic ass highways you seeing, and public projects. So whatever the fuck that means. So variety of whatever. Shopping malls, strip malls, whatever. Parks. Yeah. Many black families had quote unquote heirs property, parentheses, land passed down informally without legal wills, in parentheses. Make sure you get your shit in order with that. Tell your ancestors, your elders, your parents, your grandparents, yo, get the paperwork situated. Making it easy for courts to force land sales. Why? The goal was to strip black farmers of their land and prevent them from gaining generational wealth. There you go, right there. 1940s to 1970s. We wouldn't even be having to have this generational wealth fucking discussion today. These motherfuckers sabotage every step of the way. The USDA denied or delayed loans to black farmers while white farmers received funding. Many black farmers were left out of New Deal agricultural programs, causing farm closures. Black veterans, even if you was in that military shit, see, but they like, oh yeah, they love me. You know, no. Black veterans returning from World War II and Korea War were often denied GI Bill benefits. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some fucking shit? So it didn't even matter if you did that shit. preventing them from buying land. That's the 1940s to 1970s. Why? To push black farmers into low-wage labor jobs, to make you become a debt slave and dependent on they motherfucking ass, and maintain white or European dominance in agriculture. 1980s to 1990s. So whenever you came into this damn dimension and portal, this is what the fuck was going on, unbeknownst to you, or unbeknownst to us. But we know now. We ain't gonna start with stop that believing, start knowing. Lawsuits and exposure to USDA discrimination. How black farmers organized against government discrimination and filed Pigfoot versus Glickman lawsuit 1999 against the USDA. The lawsuit proved that it proved that the USDA systemically denied black farmers loans, leading to mass land loss. Even after winning, many black farmers never received what? Full fucking compensation. Do you hear that? I need you to process all this shit. Little bit by little bit, a lot by a lot, whatever. I need you to process all this shit, man. The lawsuit proved that the USDA systematically, why? The USDA's discriminatory practices were part of a broader effort to maintain European or white control over farmland and agricultural subsidies, 2000s to present. It's not going on now, Cosmic. That shit is old. That's back in the days. Oh, man. Why you still blaming the white man? Why you still blaming the government? Why you still? Because you don't do no studying. Because you don't do no research. That's why. You don't do no research. A lot of y'all just be talking. You don't do no thorough research. A lot of y'all just be talking. 2000s through the present. Modern attacks and land grabs. How black farmers still face delayed loans, legal loopholes, and environmental racism, e.g. water access restrictions, in parentheses. Land developers and corporations target black farmland for commercial projects. So that means they are intentionally fucking with them. So I don't want to hear that shit. I'm doing my best not to fucking get to whatever. This is why knowledge itself is, oh man, this shit is so fucking vital. This is why thorough research is so fucking vital, B. Especially when the shit is accessible to you like this. Like it's accessible to you like this. So it's no maybes, it's no believing. It's no maybes, it's no believing, it's no none of that. You should be knowing by now. If you don't motherfucking know by now, your ass better get the fucking knowing. Ain't it mine? You better get the motherfucking knowing. Shit, because the shit been showing, isn't it? Some black farmers report crop sabotage, legal harassment, and intimidation from European or white neighbors. So it's not just this, all three of them motherfuckers, the neighbors, the government motherfuckers, the corporation motherfuckers, the investor motherfuckers. Yeah, it's all, everybody getting something. Everybody get a little bit. But no, it ain't white people. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. It says why black land ownership remains a threat to corporate agribusiness and systematic white or European control over food production, such as the Bill Gates dude buying up all the shit in the Bezos and all these motherfuckers, so they can make a bunch of fucking play toy. Conclusion: why this started and why it continues. The attack on black farms began as a way to reclaim European or white dominance over land and agriculture after slavery ended. It continues today because black land ownership threatens white or European economic control. No, they're not trying to control you. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're trying to help you. Okay. Agribusiness. Corporations profit from farmers losing land. Agribusiness corporations. Let me say it a little slower to you, buddy. Agribusiness corporations profit from black farmers losing land. Systemic or systematic racism still exists in government policies and banking. Food sovereignty means power. Controlling farmland means controlling communities. Controlling farmland means controlling communities and dumbing them down, and etc. Despite these attacks, black farmers continue to fight back through land trusts, cooperatives, policy advocacy, and community farming incentives. Man, I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope y'all shared. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got the live stream show coming up. We got the live stream interview /show coming up with For the Love of Poly. The excellent Poly couple is coming through March 28th with the live stream right through here. March 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern. So whatever that is in your respective areas, make sure you come through with your questions, your curiosities, your all of these damn questions y'all be goddamn asking and shit and wanting to know and all of this other shit. And all of the, insecurities that y'all be dealing with and shit. You feel me? Going through. So yeah. Make sure you're there for that interview. Make sure you put your notifications on so when I pop back out, you know what I'm saying, you'll see what it's all about. Guess what? Cosmic Mind UV.